Overflows.
Rejecting is not the way to transform. By rejecting something cannot help you to transform or go beyond that. This is what has been happening. The conditionings and your understanding does not accept the presence of this existential bioenergy, its role, and therefore there is no way that one can transcend beyond this. The real approach is neither worldly nor otherworldly. We follow either worldly approach or non-worldly approach. This approach is not of rejecting something. Remember, rejecting will not help you to transcend. Instead, understanding it and thereafter using it intelligently, meditatively, and intuitively will help you in the process of transformation. Deep understanding is that whatsoever is given to you is precious. You may know its value, you may not know its value, and in most of the cases, people do not understand and know, and there is no way that they have been explained the value, the significance of this existential bioenergy in any way. But it is precious. If it was not so, existence would not have given it to you. So you have to introspect its significance and then find ways and techniques to transform it. You have to make your love more prayerful. You have to make your sex more loving. Slowly and slowly, sex has to be transformed into a sacred activity. This is the ultimate purpose, that you are conferred this precious gift. It has to be raised rather than sex pulling you down into the mire of animality. You can pull sex upwards to reach the clouds, to reach the sky. The same energy that pulls you down can pull you upwards, and then the same energy can give you wings to fly in vast open sky. It has tremendous power and also capacity to transform. Certainly it is the most powerful thing in the world, because all life arises out of it. If it can give birth to a child, to a new life, however, if it can bring a new life into existence, you can imagine its potential. It can bring a new life to you as well. Certainly it can bring new life, new awakening to you as well. Just as it can bring a new child into the world, it can give a new birth to you as well. Thus, giving birth to yourself is indeed the process of transformation. And that is what Jesus means when he told Nicodemus, unless you are born again, you will not be able to enter my kingdom of God. To be born again, this is what Sanatan Sanskriti calls as Dvij, second born. Unless you are born again, unless you are capable of giving birth to yourself, a new vision, a new quality to your energies, a new turning to your instrument. Your instrument contains great music, but have to learn how to play on it. You may have a harp or a wind instrument, but you do not know how to use it. Those who know, they can create wonders out of that. So this existential bioenergy is a great musical instrument. You can play anything that you want to play. Sex has to become a great meditative act. That is the contribution of Tantra to the world. But the way we understand Tantra, even those who propagate Tantra, they do not understand the nature. And those who are going into expensive Tantra courses, they remain the same without any transformation. Tantra's contribution is the greatest because it gives you key to transform the lowest into the highest. It gives you the key to transform mud into lotus. It is one of the greatest sciences that have happened, but because of the moralities and the Puritans and the so-called religious people, Tantra has not been allowed to help the people the way it can and it should. Its scriptures have been burned. Thousands of Tantra masters have been killed and burned alive. The whole tradition has been almost destroyed. People have been forced to go underground. It is possible because it has been always so. Gurdjieff's work also consists in transforming the sexual energy into inner integration. The organized church is always against any effort of this kind. When I say organized church, it includes all the organized religions. Ignorant ones do not want people to be transformed because transformed people are no longer under their domination. Transformed people become independent, free. Transformed people become so aware and so intelligent that they can see through all the game of the politicians and the priests who are in collaboration with one another to keep the humanity at its lowest ebb. Then they are nobody's followers. Then they start living a totally new kind of life, not the life of the crowd, but the life of an individual. They become lions. They are no more sheep, and the politicians and the priests are interested that every human being should remain a sheep. Only then can they be the shepherds, leaders, great leaders. Mediocre and stupid people pretending to be great leaders, but that is possible only if the whole humanity remains very low in its intelligence and kept repressed. Up to now, only 2 experiments have been done. One was of indulgence, which has failed, which is being tried again and again in the West and is going to fail, utterly fail. And the other was of renunciation, which has been tried by the East and also in the West by Christianity. That too has failed miserably, utterly failed. A new experiment is needed, urgently needed if humanity is to be saved. Man is in great turmoil, a great confusion, where to go, what to do with oneself. I am not saying renounce sex. I am saying transform it. It need not remain just a biological act. It just need not be a biological act. Instead, bring some spirituality to it. While making love, meditate too. While making love, be prayerful. Love should be just not a physical act. Pour your soul into it, then slowly and slowly the pain starts disappearing and the energy contained in the pain is released and becomes more and more benediction. Then agony is transformed into ecstasy. You are blessed. The really blessed people are those who have never fallen in love and have never suffered. They have lived, they have not lived at all. To fall in love and to suffer in love is good. It is passing through fire. It purifies. It gives you insights. It makes you more alert. This is the challenge to be accepted. Those who do not accept this challenge remain without spine. I am not telling you to drop your love. I am simply telling you a fact that it will not bring you to ultimate contentment. It is not in my hands to change the nature of things. I am simply stating a fact. If it was in my hands, I would have liked you to have ultimate contentment in love, but it does not happen. What can we do? 2 plus 2 are 4. It is a fundamental law of life that love brings you to deeper and deeper dissatisfaction. Ultimately, love brings you to such a discontentment that you start longing for the ultimate beloved God. You start searching for the ultimate love affair. It is possible only when you have failed many times, loved and suffered, and each suffering has brought you more and more consciousness, more and more understanding. One day, this recognition arrives that love can give you a few glimpses, and those glimpses are good. Those glimpses are the glimpses of God, but it can only give you glimpses. More than that is not possible, but that too is too much. But without those glimpses, you will never seek and search God within. Those who have not loved and suffered never become seekers of God. They have not earned that worth. They have to become worthy. It is the sole right of the lover one day to start searching for the ultimate beloved. Love and love more deeply. Suffer and suffer deeply. Love totally and suffer totally. Because this is how the impure gold passes through the fire and becomes pure gold. I am not saying to you escape from your love affair. Instead, go deeper into them. I help you to go deeper into love. I share my deep insights. I know love ultimately fails. And unless you know this by your own experience, that all love affairs have ultimately failed, your search for the ultimate love will remain phony.